Hey family, thanks for joining me. So I wanted to just come back and talk about thinking again. One of the last videos I was talking about this and it went a different direction. Spirit pulls me in different directions and I try to go. So, you know, this for this one, I want to focus more on how we can use our thoughts because a lot of the time when we don't express ourselves and we're not talking or whatever in different ways, we end up going into our heads. And when we do that, for a lot of us, it ends up not being good. It ends up like a lot of people end up creating the things that they don't want to see, that they don't want to think, and things they don't want to think or whatever. And those are things that are really serious when we think about anxiety or OCD, things like that. Those thoughts can be very debilitating. Um, and I'm focusing more on the creative thought process here. So use your thinking, say for example, to think about you as the best version of yourself. And remember, we think things into existence, we speak things into existence. So, like for example, the book is called Think and Grow Rich. So, in this on this recording, the 25 secrets, it talks about um you're focusing more on thinking, which is more important than doing the actions that you take. It's not always the specific actions that you take once you get started. You could get the inspiration and you can figure out how to do it, but sometimes it's just you getting started. So getting started um, is really important. Taking the steps to do things, but thinking is the way that you get started. Thinking about it in a different way, thinking about it in a positive way, thinking that you could do it, that it's possible, and so on. Um, and just keeping in mind, it's more focusing on again um, thinking, using your thoughts to create the things that you want, because a lot of people use their thoughts and they create some terrible things. They create terrible versions of themselves in their heads. And instead of doing that, it's important to focus on creating the things that we want in our lives, the things that we love, the things that we can have fun doing, and instead of using your thoughts to think about the worst case scenario, use your thoughts to think about the things that you really want to come into your life, the things that you really want to create for yourself, um, your business, or whatever it may be. Using your thoughts to create good things, things that you want to see. This one author says, think of things not as you are, but as you would have them be. Um, and when you do that, you find that you can create a lot of things. I think it's called The Secret of the Ages, the book called The Secret of the Ages, and it's an audiobook, so you could listen to it as well. But one big thing is think of things not as they are, but as you would have them be. So, something is terrible, like your answer that the author was saying, the answer is always to think about the thing the way you want it to be. And when you do that, you can create some amazing things. And the more you think on those things, like I was talking about in the last video, your thoughts are like bricks that are building the reality that you really want. Um, and so it can be a very powerful process. Just keep focusing on your thoughts, putting time, attention, energy into things that you really want to create, and just watch sometimes things just pop out, into this 3D, and you're like, where did that come from? Well, you were building it with your thoughts. You were spreading, messages to people and with your thoughts, help it, getting them, enlisting their help and all that stuff. You just don't know how powerful your thinking is. Just know your thoughts are things. All right. So I think that's it for this video for now, and I'll probably bring you another video very soon. Thanks so much for joining me. Um, and as always, happy lightning fast manifesting. I will see you soon. All right, love y'all. Bye for now.